Hey guys, welcome back to my project management sandbox. This is Chris, and here we talk about professional growth, career in tech, and managing projects. And today's topic is the company cultural fit. And along the lines, this is also about the company mindset. So by the end of the video, you will know what is it, how does it look and feel like, and how to define if you are a fit for the specific company culture. So let's get started. To start it off, let's discuss what is the company culture and what is the company mindset. In simple words, these are the thoughts and beliefs and ideas transferred or transformed into the guidelines that leaders in the company use while making decisions, like some rules that they are taking into the consideration when this or that decision should be made. And based on those rules, they're determining whether the decision is right or wrong. I would say there are three major components that help to form the company culture, and these are company goals, short and long term, company values, and company principles. Let's define what do they mean. First and foremost is the company goals, and this is actually crucially important because goals help us to determine where the business is going. So from this perspective, that would be nice to learn on what are the company goals and its general and where the company sees itself in year 5 or 10 years. Knowing the company goals will help you to determine where you're gonna be with this company, if you're gonna join it or if you're gonna continue working in it in the certain period of time, and what is the growth potential for this company in the long run. Now let's talk about the values and the principles and what's the difference between those two. So basically, values is something what the company or people who are working in this company are focused on while they are making decisions, and principles are the guidelines that or rules that they're taking into the consideration while they're making those decisions to be aligned with the general values and to hit the company goals. Some companies separate principles and values into two separate buckets. The other companies are putting all together. But at any case, when the decisions are being made in the company to hit the goals, the decisions in the perfect world should be aligned with the company values and principles. This is not a secret that while companies are hiring, they're sharing information about their values and principles so that the potential employees will know what they're gonna deal with. So why it is so much important for the company and why would it be so much important for you as for the future employee? Let's first land on the company side. And the very first thing in my list, why it may be important for the company or why it is really important for the company, is to have a like-minded people on board. This is basically the same like choosing your own couple. If you are and the person that you have chosen are looking in the same direction, you do have similar values, you have similar goals, most likely you're gonna be together a long time. And the same is how it works with companies. Like if they are onboarding people who have same values, who are interested in their long-term goals and who use the same principles while making decisions, chances are that these people are gonna be working in the company for a long period of time. Next important thing, I would say crucial thing, while choosing people to be onboarded in the company, and why again company fit, cultural fit, and mindset fit is so much important, is the decision-making process. Like for instance, first and foremost, if the decisions are made collaboratively, this means that there are going to be less struggles in making those decisions because people will already know what they should target and what they should be focused on while making those decisions. On the other hand, if decisions are solely made and if there are some leaders who need to make decisions on their own, their decisions are less likely to be questioned. And here's again the same principle comes in the game. Like if they're focused on the same goals, if they have similar principles and similar values on their mind, most likely their decisions will be accepted with no concerns by other teammates and other company leaders. And basically, principles and values come in not only while making decisions. This is also very important in the day-to-day activities, for instance, in the same team. While people in the same team are gonna have similar values, most likely the workflow is gonna be much more facilitated rather than when people are focusing on different values and different goals, because they simply do not match each other. And that's why it is really important for the company to have like-minded people on board to facilitate and streamline all those processes. Are you enjoying this episode? I hope so. Therefore, before we move on, please spend a second and give this video a like. Today, this is the only way you can support this channel, and your likes motivate me a lot to create more valuable content for you. So don't forget to give me a like, and let's move on. Now, let's talk why it's going to be important for the future employee. So first and foremost, again, when you are getting into the ecosystem of people who have similar goals, similar principles, and similar values, you're going to be diving in this pool for a certain period of time, right? And from this perspective, the more your core values and principles are aligned with the principles and values of those people, the easier the integration is going to be. So what I'm talking about is that, for example, if you're getting into the situation where you need to collaborate with a lot of people who have same jokes, same topics to discuss, and same goals, it would usually and it would normally take time to integrate with these new people. But if your values and your sense of humor are similar to those ones, most likely it will not be really complicated or challenging, and chances are you will even enjoy joining this team. On the other hand, if you do not understand these jokes, if you do not like the values that people have, and you do not share those principles that people use while making decisions, that's gonna be a real daily struggle. That is why if you want to enjoy your daily routine within the company, if you want to enjoy the community that you're gonna join, better to find out whether the company and team values and principles are aligned with what you have on your mind. And here are some tips on how to find this out. First and foremost, do your homework and make research about the company. Most likely there's going to be a specific section on the company website where they talk about the values or the principles that they use on a daily basis. This could be about us or why us, or pretty much straightforward, our principles or our values. So pay attention to this section. Another great resource to find out about the company cultural situation is the company reviews, and I would suggest paying attention for the reviews of the ex-employees, not the current ones. Specifically, most likely they do not have anything to lose, and they could be more transparent and more straightforward about the real situation in the company. Don't miss out on this and pay attention to the company reviews before going to the interview. Another option to find out about the company culture is coffee chats. Good opportunity to learn about the company, how things are settled there, what are the aspects and nuances of some specific roles that you might be interested in, is to find someone from this company on LinkedIn and ask for a coffee chat. Tell that you are interested in this company and in some specific role and ask to have a coffee chat with this person. Now, interview itself is a chance for you as well. Like, you know, this is a two-way street. And while you're going to interviews, this is not only companies are interviewing you, but you are interviewing the company as well. So this is a great chance for you to find out what are the values and principles that company are using as guidelines while making decisions and while acting on a daily basis, and whether those values and principles are aligned with yours. Now you know what is the company mindset and cultural fit and why they are so much important for both the company and the employee. If you have more tips on how to find out details about the company culture, make sure to share them in comments. And thanks for watching till the end. I hope you enjoyed this video, so don't forget to support the channel and give me some likes. And see you soon in the next video.